What's up? I'm the Hammer.
I'm the Scalpel.
This is the Bite.
And we are giving our review 2 cents of what we thought about Spider-Man Far From Home.
I like to say I loved it. I loved the fact that Nick Fury was more involved in this movie than he was in previous movies, other than Captain Marvel.
Yeah, true.
And Maria Hill.
Yeah.
And also spoilers, just in case people haven't seen it, by the way.
There will be spoilers.
There will be spoilers, yeah.
Yeah. Disappointed that the multiverse aspect of the trailers was, like they said,
filthy with lies.
But I was dreaming of so many opportunities for different Marvel characters to come into the fold just because of that line.
But that's who Mysterio was. He was a trickster. He was an illusionist.
Very true.
Like the thing is that when you've seen the movie, it was like it was Tony Stark's old crew of people that
all the people that have been fired or
fucked over by Tony Stark. And
I wish they'd done a better way to kind of give that information.
Yeah.
Because that was so
stupid. We all got fucked! Cheers!
It's not just that, but it's like, we all got fucked. We all know our stories. However, Bob here...
Yeah, it was exposition time.
It's like, come on, man.
He's the guy that did the cabling. This guy did it.
That was a bit much.
Yeah.
Can you please iron my cape? I'm like, what the fuck?
Flashbacks to the various movies that these obscure people came back from. I'm like... I remember
we're even there. They're just like, they just included them in. They're like, there's their backstory.
Yeah, like, you guys want to get paid another 10 grand here?
It's like just disgruntled employees who are willing to kill how many people because
just for illusions. I'm like, if you took that skill to like, I don't know, any high-paying organization, you're getting bank.
You make some money.
But they all hate Tony Stark, who's already dead.
He's dead.
But either way, I still like the graphics.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Especially the third act in the movie. The illusions that Mysterio put out there, they were unreal to me.
Yeah, they're good.
Well, the thing about what it seemed like as I thought the movie was great. I really enjoyed a lot of it. I liked how entertaining. I feel as if it was way too hyped up because people were talking about this movie and saying like, "Oh my god, it's like the next greatest thing." I just feel as if it was just like a really long episode from the cartoon series of just like you know, I just kind of felt like, okay, well, because you like when they in the trailer they threw all the multiverse stuff at us and all the illusion and all these elementals and stuff, and but the back of your head, if you know like Marvel history, like, you know, if you know the comic books, Mysterio is a trickster. Like he bullshits his way into basically like to make, because I mean in the movie he wanted everyone to think that he was the hero by pulling off all these illusions and stunts.
Yeah, and
stopping them. Yeah, and it was just like drones, like this kind of. It was almost like something if you knew a little bit of the, like if you knew a lot about the villains, then you knew that's the backstory. I kind of something you could, like, you just kind of hoped that the whole multiverse thing was real.
Yeah.
But you knew what was going to happen when you
you knew Mysterio was going to do
something
shit
but
like
I was hoping that maybe
there was another villain,
because there were a few snaps that happened within that 5-year period of Infinity War and Endgame. So
that was pretty funny. I like how they came in terms of that.
Yeah, so I was like, cool. If there's a single hole somewhere out in space that the Fantastic Four or the X-Men or fucking Galactus can come through or somebody, that'd be cool. And Mysterio will still be a dick and doing shit just on a different Earth. Why not? Because Mysterio, as everyone knows, on pretty much any Earth in the Marvel Comics, is a trickster.
Yeah. Well, they say they showed like Mysterio, like I'd have to say like when he was pulled off the multiverse thing and, you know, bullshit about that. I kind of was hoping that was true because he was kind of like a cool like hero.
Like, would have been a cool turn.
If something happened in the movie and he was like, "Nah, fuck this guy," and then he became a bad villain. Just
that'd be
that would have been cool.
I can see the progression because Mysterio has to be a bad guy. You know what I mean? But the jokes with Happy and the Ant,
that was great.
Awesome because Ant is hot. Aunt May is boss.
Yep.
Versatile May.
Versatile May.
Academy Award winning Marissa Tomei.
Always had a crush on you. Oh my god.
I think it was Spider-Man coming out at the end of Phase 3 was the wrong place for it to be. Because since Mysterio was lying about everything and there is no multiverse, and he's just some dick that Tony Stark pissed off before he died,
yeah,
then it's not doing anything to end off the incredible saga of which is what dubbed the Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
After Endgame, that was a nice and tidy fucking.
I think they
they
needed to do like this movie filled in a fair amount of the what ifs a lot of people had for the 5 years
of the blip.
Of the blip, of the snap.
I get that.
So that was one of the aspects of the film I liked it because like when Aunt May's like when I came back I was in my apartment but a family had moved in and the grandmother thought I was a ghost and all my stuff was gone. So she's doing like a charity, like an organization to help people who because really think about it, if any one of us vanished for 5 years and then popped up, we're like, oh, well, I don't have a job anymore, and my home is gone, and
my stuff is gone.
Did the bank just take my money? Because that's something a bank would do. You know, so it's like, what the hell happens to me now? It's like, well, you're going to be homeless. So it's like, oh, cool.
The homeless blip.
The homeless blip.
So things would have been pretty much better if Thanos didn't snap anything and they didn't snap everyone back.
And just think of like, even like, paperwork-wise, we're like, people's houses, people's taxes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, welcome back. Slides 5 years with
surprise, motherfucker.
I would assume that something like that would happen. You would have to throw out all paperwork from.
That'd be like, look, we
we
gotta give you a pass.
Anything. You can't prove shit. We can't prove shit. That was just whatever. But
enjoy homelessness. You piece of shit. Should have stayed dead. Like Jesus.
The movie was good. I liked the movie.
It was great.
It was. I agree with you when you said how it was too much hype in the advertisement and its marketing. Some people were saying that it was just as good as Endgame.
Nope. Enjoyable. One of the better films because it had that right mixture of humor.
Yeah.
Right with like the Peter Tingle.
Good old Peter Tingle.
His buddy Ned
Get that when I wake up.
His buddy Ned getting with Betty. I saw that happening, and I'm like, yeah. As soon as he did his baby, I was like,
legitimately
what?
pissed off in the movie theater the whole fucking time.
What?
I have no idea.
No, I wasn't. You and I were laughing about this. And we were juiced.
Your Peter Tingle was kicking in.
Peter Tingle was funny.
Peter Tingle.
I didn't understand why he lost it. I think that was kind of weird of him, of that aspect of this movie, the fact that he lost it for a bit.
I don't think he lost it so much. It's just he has zero control over it. It just comes and goes.
True, but it was not working for him for a long time until like towards the end of the movie it started working for him again.
I think they tried to explain it via he believed the illusion so much, possibly. I don't know.
I guess maybe
they tried. They tried.
Well, I was kind of wondering, like, because they introduced the Iron Spider costume, so that's what it's called. Yeah. And then he didn't use that at all.
No.
Yeah, he left it in New York.
Yeah, he had that look at it like it was like recharging.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna leave this here.
And then I'm just
because I get it, because he's still a 16-year-old kid that just went to outer space, another planet.
He's like lost in time.
I just think if he had that costume on, then he would have murked. He would have murked everybody.
Everything.
That's why I like this aspect because it actually shows like the one dude. Yeah, my younger brother's now older than I am.
Yeah.
Or that nerdy kid, he used to cry all the time. He's like this tall Asian Adonis that all the chicks want to jump all over, right? And he's just like, what the hell happened? You were gone for a fin, bud.
Well, it was
a long time.
It was funny how they had that sort of play on social media as well, and like how they were trying to find where everybody was. Plus, at the same time, it was just like I just like how they kind of really adapt that to modern time at the same time. Which is
and I wouldn't leave any kids with those two teachers.
No, but those teachers are hilarious.
They were good. That one teacher was just sad.
Yep.
It was just sad. That man's existence is sad.
Very.
Like when he says, like, my girlfriend used the blip to run away with her Pilates instructor. Like,
and you're telling a 15-year-old kid that too.
Yeah, it was like, wah, wah, wah.
Well, now, sorry, go ahead.
No, to like for the big major payoff, like as for the villain, Mysterio doing all the illusion stuff, that it was all like Tony Stark drones behind everything that was happening. That was kind of another sort of like I don't know, like Mysterio gained his trust, gave him the powers to all the satellites and this and that. It's like I guess he knew about all that stuff, and just kind of Peter Parker played into his hands.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's just like it just kind of seemed like that whole drone thing. I don't know. There's something about that I didn't like.
I think they were just because it was all illusions.
Yeah.
I don't think they can use anything else but like flying projectors.
Yeah, he had to do something
to make big ass illusions because it does work with Mysterio.
Yeah.
The ending though.
Let's talk about the Stingers.
The Stingers. Yeah.
The ending. Even without the Stingers, I don't. Mysterio is shot by a ricochet.
Yeah, he catches it around.
Yeah, and I don't think it should have been done like that. I think he should have been like arrested and put away if that's the case, instead of dying.
How cool would it have been if they would have like not killed off a lot of these villains and put together this big massive movie of the Sinister Six?
Well, they have the Vulture and the Scorpion in the same jail.
Yeah.
By the end of the
other Spider-Man. Yeah.
But according to fan theories from the Stingers, was the first Stinger was a manipulated video of Mysterio put out there to the media of Spider-Man taking out Mysterio, which everyone at that point considered a hero.
Yeah.
Jameson. And made Spider-Man into a villain. Yeah, and what is the man's name?
I can't remember his name.
Something Simmons?
Yes, J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons playing J. Jonah Jameson.
That
is a marvelous casting.
Perfect. Like comic book perfect casting.
Yeah.
Just like Samuel L. Jackson.
And that's the only thing we want from the original Spider-Man trilogy.
From the Sam Raimi Spider-Man
series. We want nothing else. We'll take J.K. Simmons.
Especially no Kristen Dunst.
What about the dance?
Especially no Kristen Dunst and that dance can both die with that series. No,
but the dance.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
Remember this? No.
Topher Grace
is Spider-Man or Venom. The most malnourished Venom you've ever seen? No.
Red Foreman's son as Venom? No.
I'd rather see Red Foreman as fucking Venom.
Yeah. With the Cobra gun.
With the Cobra gun, state of the art, bang bang.
Well, with that Stinger, Spider-Man is known as a villain now, and his identity has been outed as Peter Parker. That's interesting for Spider-Man's character as for his own franchise and as a whole for like the Avengers or appearing in other people's movies. You know what I mean? Spider-Man's always been
knock the monkey.
The police would try to catch Spider-Man, but they wouldn't catch him. Like they wouldn't try to catch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's never been like a villain. He's just been a nuisance.
Yeah.
Making him a villain in the MCU, I don't know. That's gonna be weird. How they're gonna like get his identity back?
Like,
I don't know.
You never know where they're gonna go with that. And then of course, there's the second Stinger.
Yeah, you're right. You got hiccups. Don't mind me. The show must go on. Thank you.
With the second Stinger, I actually liked that one. I thought it was cool. It was like Nick Fury just relaxing on a Skrull starship with the two Skrulls from Captain Marvel
playing Nick Fury and
Maria Hill. Yeah.
And that's Talos and his wife. I can't remember Talos' wife's name.
It was Tavon.
Something.
Tavon or some shit.
From Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yeah.
So, and that raised a shit ton of questions on the internet, on so many forums, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Nick Fury has been on Skrull this whole time." No, I totally believe.
He was on vacation.
Yeah, well, I totally believe that Nick Fury was there at Tony Stark's funeral. Knew shit was about to pop off because Nick Fury always knows that shit's about to pop off. Left the Skrulls there in his place and took off. So Nick Fury was there the whole time But people are trying to say that he died in like Civil War, and that's when the Skrulls took over and shit like that. And I'm like, no. That makes no sense.
But it raises questions.
It does, but you have the Skrull Talos talking to Nick Fury. He's on a spaceship somewhere, you know what I mean? So he's either going to show up in the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
That would be amusing.
It would be.
Yeah.
Or it could be the introduction of Sword, which is, I guess, an intergalactic version of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be interesting because the next phase is supposed to be more cosmic than Earth-based.
Because I'm curious what, and stop me if I'm wrong, you're more of the Marvel aficionado than I am. So in Infinity War, they mentioned Xandar, which is the Cap world of from Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And then he mentions they decimated Xandar.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if they're going to use the term properly, as in like 1 in 10 people got dead, or they just got the shit kicked out of them. And then, but curious because it's like in the comics, as I recall, Xandar had their own like
military.
Their version of like the Green Lantern Corps. Instead of rings, it was helmets and shit.
Those are the good guys.
The Nova Corps.
Yeah, the Nova Corps. Yeah, the Nova Corps were like super powered instead of just like.
Well, they
John C.
But they're making a Nova movie on
the MCU versions weren't super powered. They were just
people,
an intergalactic police.
Yeah, they were just.
What about those gold guys where Adam Warlock's going to come from? Remember?
They're genetically perfect, but they're not super powered.
Yeah, because
Adam Warlock will be super powered.
Yeah, but they tease that still.
They teased it in the second Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Third. He's going to be in the third.
No, but they Stinger was in the second.
Yeah, Stinger was in the second.
He'll be in the third. He probably should be in the third.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sylvester Stallone, the other Ravagers, will show up.
I want that to happen.
Yeah,
because the original actual Marvel's version of the Guardians of the Galaxy, that was amazing. But yeah, with Nick Fury being in space, he's either going to be mixing with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Creating Sword, so I can't remember what the acronym stands for, but it's the space version of S.H.I.E.L.D. Or he's going to be bringing Nova from Xandar. So what I was going to say, the Nova Corps in the comics were a bunch of superpowered people because of like the helmets that they wore.
Yeah,
they were all decimated, just like they say in the MCU, and there was one left, and they had like a special helmet. That's what I think Nick Fury is going to be doing, is grabbing that guy from Xandar. And we're going to have Kyle Richards, or I can't remember the guy's name in the comics, but then I guess his name is Nova. And he should be coming in, hopefully. That'd be awesome. Is it?
Got the acronym?
Yeah.
SWORD stands for
Sentient World Observation and Response Department. There you go.
All right.
So that's what I think. Not Cisco.
Let me see.
Sam Jackson's next.
Whoa.
I think that's what he's going to be creating, because S.H.I.E.L.D. is done on Earth, and if they're going to be going more cosmic for the Phase 4 and beyond,
it
makes sense that if they're going to have Earth-based people or humans involved, Sword's going to be there.
Hopefully, maybe they can do something with Venom actually meeting Spider-Man in Phase 4.
No.
To release, because Venom's going to be released into the MCU, because like Fox is losing everything, right?
No, Fox doesn't have Venom. Sony does.
Sony?
Sony.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sony has Spider-Man.
Because Fox is owned by Disney now.
Yeah, Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man and everything Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're loaning
And
them
Fantastic
to Disney.
Four. They have Fantastic Four too.
Is
Yeah.
it Fantastic
They
Four
have
Universal?
No, they have the Sony's got Fantastic Four and Spider.
Oh, okay, because I know Universal has the Hulk.
It's just
So yeah, I think
Fantastic Four was awful.
Well, yeah, of course. Now, given the rights to Kevin Feige and Disney with all their millions and millions of dollars to throw behind it, I think it would be more prudent for them to bring out Fantastic Four before X-Men.
Well, I know that part of the next phase also is like the fourth Thor movie. As for what it's called, I know Taika
Waititi. Yep.
Yeah,
he's back for
now
that.
Something I'm kind of upset about is that Taika is taking a break from the Akira movie just to make the fourth Thor movie.
Yes, he is.
Like, hopefully that Taika can do a great job with Akira, but the next Thor movie is going to be coming out, and like hopefully that's going to be good. But I mean, I'm more hoping for Akira because that's something I want to see. I'm probably the biggest otaku out of all three of us, so I mean, like,
100%.
I'm not sure what that was, but okay.
100%.
But so like
Marvel aside.
So that's probably going to be part of the next phase. As much as Adam Warlock's going to be a part of it, as much as the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the Eternals, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
But like hopefully like the next phase 4 is going to be like more promising. Because I mean, what do you think would be the big movie of phase 4? Like there's so many like Black Panther.
It's always going to be Avengers. Even with the single franchises, the biggest movies are always going to be the Avenger movies.
Yeah.
So I suppose
the ensemble cast flicks.
Ensemble movies
always
going to
be
big.
Well, if they're introducing the Eternals and they're introducing all these, like, because the Eternals, those are like superpowers in the MCU.
Yeah, but
I think
they're like millions or hundreds of thousands of years.
Whatever they do, they need to do it right because.
So far they've been doing a great job.
No, they have. But the thing, like the way I'm referencing that is some of the biggest characters that people have cared about. Captain America.
Yeah.
Tony Stark. Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yeah.
People really like Vision.
Yeah.
So you've axed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And you're bringing in new people that we don't give a shit about yet.
Yeah.
You didn't give a shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Well, no. But the thing is,
nobody actually knew about the Guardians.
No, and that's where I'm saying, like I said, we have some time with them now. Like, so we have Guardians 1, Guardians 2. We're like, so people love them now.
Yeah.
Just like we've had Natasha, we've had Black Widow since
from Jump
since
Iron
Man 2. Right?
It 2?
It was 2.
Part 1.
Nope, she was 2. Yeah, she was 2. And that, so we've had a ton of films of these characters. You've seen them grow.
Yeah.
You've seen them fuck up.
Spent the last 10 years with them.
We've spent the last 10 years. So it's like phase 4, it's like you're just going to have this one block where it's like we care about the ones that we've seen, but not the ones that we haven't seen yet. Right? So, I mean, their writing has always been on point.
Yeah. And I agree, yeah. It's going to be left to the shoulders of these
new people.
Juniors. If you look at it that way, you know what I mean. The guys that only have the 1 or 2 movies or cameos in a few movies.
Yeah,
they're going to be the leaders of the next phase. Hopefully, leading on them is going to be good. Leading on Spider-Man is always going to be good, but they don't have Captain America, Iron Man, or they have Thor, but they don't have Vision, like you said, or Black Widow. So it's going to be weird. And if you see Hawkeye anywhere, he's just going to seem out of place.
Well, yeah, it's like.
Well, because he was
go raise your kids.
He was like an assassin.
He turned into a fucking vigilante assassin.
Now, as for like diving a little deeper, because I mean, with the characters that we have for like for Far From Home, and now they got this Spider-Man, part of the MCU. Now the other characters, like the supporting ones, like one thing I was thinking about is that Flash was a pretty big part of the whole Spider-Man franchise, was he not? And then he becomes the kid.
The guy that becomes Venom.
He becomes
the bully.
The bully in this one becomes Venom, and later on in the comic books,
the first Venom.
But he becomes like the stronger version because he's becomes like a mercenary. And I don't like. Do you think they're gonna do anything like that?
No. Eddie Brock is the first one to become.
He's the first one to become Venom.
Yeah,
Flash.
Brock.
Also,
yeah, then Flash
because it jumps from Brock to
the high school.
Oh yeah, no, but Flash also becomes like a.
He becomes Agent of Venom.
Yeah.
Agent Venom or
Agent Venom, yeah.
And he's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy and all stuff, and he's like militarized and shit.
I mean, they make him idolize Spider-Man. This thing where he's just sort of like, he's like a hero, this and that. But do you think they're going to do anything, like going to pull like that character into this far into like the...
No, I think what they're going to do is at some point Sony's going to say like, we want Spider-Man back, and they're going to bring Spider-Man back in their own movies. Okay. Not part of the MCU.
I saw a report, probably wrong, but who knows, right? Where it said like Sony had a deal with Marvel for 3 films only, if Spider-Man doesn't make X number of dollars, and Sony can take it back. And Marvel let it go because they didn't know how Spider-Man would work, if people would really care about him or what have you. So it almost gave them an out if Spider-Man didn't work out for them. They're like, all right, you can take it back.
True.
It's working pretty good.
The moment that trailer hits for Civil War, that trailer literally broke the fucking internet. Like, I lost my shit when I saw that guy fucking take his shield out of his hand. I lost my shit.
I sent you that link.
Yeah. Because I was waking up, I was like, oh!
Yeah, like first, word link. When I shot him a link.
Man.
Yeah,
so, like, it's obvious Spider-Man is Marvel's fucking Superman. You know what I mean? Like,
well, they're trying to reprise him as the next, like, the way they're building up as, like, the filling Tony Stark's shoes.
Yeah, and that's just...
He's the big, smart, super smart kid that, like,
He's not... I gotta understand them using it in this movie because Tony Stark was like a father figure to him.
Yeah.
But... And then in the third movie, obviously, because other shit's gonna be happening between now and the third movie, it's not... Oh, yeah, hopefully. They're not gonna be having everything rely on Tony Stark. Shit. There's gonna be other stuff like Reed Richards. Once you bring Reed Richards in, Tony Stark who?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Tony Stark was able to do all this shit in this last movie. He created a time machine. That's boss. And Endgame. Awesome. Now you have Reed Richards who builds those things for fun on a Tuesday afternoon.
Well,
okay, so like...
With a broken toaster
yeah,
and a
so like
give
me Fantastic Four. If you guys want fantastical bullshit, give me Fantastic Four, because they'll create that shit.
And that's where they could introduce the multiverse to on top of it. Because what was the name of that thing that he made? Mr. Fantastic made that the Doomsday device. Like that one thing that even Galactus was freaked out about. It was like a little weird twingy thing.
Ultim, something the nullifier.
Yeah. I remember
the cosmic nullifier.
Something like that.
Yeah. Like it was just. It looked like one of those like counters we use when we're
bouncing. Like a little widget.
Oh yeah.
And like even Galactus was just like, yo, back the fuck up. I don't fuck with you guys.
All right, man. I'll just veer over and eat this planet.
Yeah, it's not good. Or I just want to see the Council of Reeds. Where it's like all the multiverse or a bunch of multiversal Reed Richards come together and their own
the council. Of Rick.
I would say the council.
Oh yeah, that's where they got the idea from. And fucking just to see those guys talk, like those guys fuck with the multiverse because
that's the best time. That's the best time that they should actually more introduce that because the blip. They haven't really introduced the multiverse. They talked about it.
No.
But this teased something like that, but that turns out that it wasn't exactly what that was.
They spoke about it in, I guess, somewhat in depth in Doctor Strange. When he was tossed through, like, the butterflies and the eyeball and the space and all that other shit, like...
Dormammu!
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they were talking about, like...
Make a bargain.
You know what I mean? So there is the multiverse, yes, but... Other than Doctor Strange, no one else, not even Mysterio, can access the multiverse as of yet. So I'm not sure how they're going to introduce it.
Yeah.
And if they say the Fantastic Four has always been there, I'm going to call bullshit on the MCU, man. Like, you can't.
Well, which franchise that maybe like Doctor Strange or which franchise is going to actually introduce the multiverse? I'm thinking maybe the Immortals might.
No.
I'm thinking more Doc Strange.
Yeah, I feel say Doctor Strange would be the best bet so far. Because other than what we thought we were going to see in Spider-Man, Doctor Strange is the only person that ever spoke of multiverse.
Does Doc Strange's lady become anything?
His what?
His lady, played by Rachel...
no, I don't believe so. Not that I can think of.
Rachel Weisz?
No, McAdams.
Sorry. Rachel McAdams.
Yeah,
Rachel Weisz is from The Mummy.
That's the mummy.
Fine piece of ass.
I thought it was weird that what's his name, Mordo, wasn't there. Is it Mordo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mordo. That he wasn't there on Endgame.
What's his name?
Blue.
No.
Well, because they had all those other sorcerers and shit like that coming through those portals.
Right,
with everyone else.
But they were there to like help fight, and he was.
Well, yeah,
he was
all
just
about like trying to suck everybody's power.
There are too many magicians, man. We get too much magic.
But he's also one of those people like the Earth is in danger.
He'll do what's required.
Yeah, so I was surprised that he wasn't there.
Did you just ghost Nick Fury? That's exactly.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Ghost Nick Fury.
But then when you found out that he was the Skrull, you realized, yeah, Nick Fury was acting weird in these scenes. Like, that's not the real Nick Fury. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I thought about that. Or it's like, well, Captain Marvel, don't invoke her name.
Yeah, and I was like...
Like, wait a minute. He would not say that.
In fact, he would have those people instead of talking to you. You know what I mean? So...
Mind you, I've seen...
There's a lot of nods.
Captain Marvel.
There's a lot of nods to, like, him not being
who he is.
Yeah.
Well, now we pay attention to it now.
Yeah, now we we're like, oh, shit.
The second playthrough. The second playthrough, like watching this again. Now I'm gonna pay attention, going like, to actually seeing Nick Fury's mannerisms.
Yeah.
But
that bar scene was kind of nuts. As soon as Peter leaves, everyone's like, woohoo! Like, what? Oh, really?
I don't like that scene, man.
Well, I'm pretty much...
that was like cheesy villain monologuing is what that was.
Yeah.
That was a cheesy villain monologue.
Yeah. And if I'm a 16-year-old guy that idolized a dude that, I'll call, like, step or, like, whatever, your father figure to me, you left me this multi-billion-dollar object.
I wouldn't give it to nobody.
Yeah, and I have access to, like, your multi-billion-dollar arsenal.
Allow me to buy you a drink. It's Europe. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Like, other than that.
Good effort, big guy.
Yeah. I'm sad, but I'm keeping these.
Yeah. They're
nice looking glasses.
And honestly, if I'm walking out of a place and I suddenly hear a fucking, like, wow, like a roar, I'm like, I wasn't just that lively when I was in there. That motherfucker's just...
What's going on?
Those motherfuckers are cheering that I left.
Yeah,
I need my glasses back.
Yeah. You can easily take it because none of these people have fucking powers.
None of these people have powers. He just bitch slapped him into unconsciousness like that fucking dude he knocks out on the bus.
Yeah.
Finally. He's out. Did you just knock him unconscious? Nah, man, he fell.
This was an accident.
Yeah, he fell.
Well, I'm pretty excited for the next phase. I mean,
as am I.
I mean, hopefully you're going to have a lot more
next
to
week.
it. I mean, next week could be the time where they're going to talk about what's coming out next and what the
San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
Yeah. San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't know. I'll give this movie like a good 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
My only point of contention is that this should have been start of the Phase 4 instead of
it shouldn't be the end of it. But I agree.
I think Endgame should have been the end of Phase 4.
Yeah. Endgame should have been it, and then they started Phase 4 after that. They should have been before Endgame.
Never mind. They're still going to release the Endgame extra scenes.
Wouldn't work as well.
Yeah,
Endgame extra extended cut.
Right.
2-hour extended cut was fun.
No, they're releasing Endgame again.
Yeah, I know.
The extended mix.
Out of 13 minutes.
I'm just used to that being
just
like
13 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's not something extensive.
It's not going to be the Deer Hunter. They're not going to make like 4 hours out of that bad boy. I mean, I'm sure they had 4 hours of stuff.
Yeah, I'd say just wait for it to come on to video or DVD or Betamax. Yeah.
Beta.
Or Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
Yeah. 8 tracks?
8 tracks.
It's an audiobook, right?
Is it an audiobook by Barry White?
Get it on Audible.
Get him, Spider-Man.
I love it.
But yeah, no,
I
guess what we can do is wait till next week. Wait till next week till we see what the next. We're gonna get our teaser.
And then we can discuss what we know is gonna be coming out due to their announcements. Yeah. And then we can speculate on what they might squeeze in here or there because
I suspect there's some Star Wars stuff afoot too.
Oh yeah, they should have some stuff for Star Wars.
Ooh, that's coming soon. Be ready for that.
Yep. So, but movie get great marks from all of us. Usually about
7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
8 to 9 for the pipe over there. But enjoyable film.
Yeah.
Worked well. Good humor. Good action.
Yeah,
give it a watch for sure.
It's worth a watch. Yeah.
And nothing beats Knock the Monkey.
Knock the Monkey. But you gotta watch to know exactly what Scap was talking about.
Yep.
At that point.
But Peter Tingle.
The Peter Tingle.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit the
like and subscribe.
And punch your screen.
Punch your screen.
But without further ado, I am the Hammer.
I'm the Scalpel.
This is the pipe.
And peace.
Peace.
I ain't no joke. I used